So my name is Justin Haas, and I'm going to be teaching you about a different subject today. So today we're going to go over student evaluations and student-teacher evaluations, and we're going to talk about why they need to be taken seriously, I guess. Alrighty, so what is a student evaluation? If I could get a show of hands, how many of you have had a student evaluation or teacher evaluation? And it's pretty much all of us in CSUN, but in CSUN, it's not taken as seriously as it would be in other classes, but student evaluations are a chance to get a hold and give constructive criticism to your teachers and give a fair rating to your teachers. And the deal with student evaluations is in some colleges, like at West Coast University, professors like Janice Wilson have to use their student evaluations and student scores as a sort of rating system because it is the only sort of quantitative data that professors can be given about their teaching curriculum. And for Janet Wilson, she has to reach at least a 4.7 to be safe from questioning, and it determines her stake and her tenureship as a professor. So her determining between teaching GE classes and upper division classes depends on her ratings. And the issue with this, I believe, is that student evaluations are taken way too seriously in these colleges. So in places like CSUN, sometimes these student evaluations are just treated as popularity contests. But the thing is, they're based on such an inexact science and so opinion-based that they have almost no real standing showing that they're good for teaching scores. And another thing that is distorting these views is something called sweetening the deal. Now what sweetening the deal is teachers' attempts to raise their evaluation scores right before evaluation day. So the act of sweetening the deal involves giving out candy, physical candy, which I've never experienced yet. Or sometimes teachers will give out easier assignments or grade easier right before testing day starts. And now what this leads to is a disgrading of our A's. So our A that we used to get is not worth as much as what it would be if they were hard classes. And I think this puts pressure on teachers to change their courses into a less learning-based environment to a more catering environment for students. So this is the list that I'm talking about. So teachers, this was an actual list from the assignment, but some teachers have assignments way before evaluation days, and then other teachers let you retake exams over and over. And the point is, it goes on and on and on, and it makes for a different type of learning environment. So I'm saying that college, we are all here to learn, and it should be teachers' priorities to teach us without any sort of inhibitions on their part. And if colleges have to bend to get a higher student evaluation score, then it's sort of degrading and corrupting college teaching. Alright, so I'm going to talk about what we can change the best, and that is our responsibility in taking student evaluations. And I believe that if we all take a personal role in filling out our evaluations as true as we can, and filling out is our democratic responsibility, then I believe that even if teachers that are doing a bad job in handing out candy, we could at least say something about that. Or if they're doing a really good job, I think we could take responsibility and somehow push into our constructive criticism what they can do better. And I think the way to do that is by removing the anonymous factor from the evaluation sheets. Because if someone has something negative to say, they can at least make it constructive and they know the teacher is going to get their name. Alrighty, so that was a little recap. We gotta somehow take away the importance of student evaluations, which may not happen recently, but we have to remember that we're all here to learn, and finally, if we can all take our own responsibility for these evaluations and fill them out to the best of our abilities, then we can actually make a difference with them.